What if I suddenly lost my ability to play the guitar? Maybe because of injury or illness or civic destabilization. What would I do? Well, before I get to what I would do, I think I know how I'd feel. I'd feel like a part of my soul was lost. I'd feel anxious. I feel restless. Like I want to do this thing. I want to do this thing, but for some reason I don't have access to it right now. So, and those feelings could last for quite a while. And just, I would say, even intentionally trying to distract myself from it will probably lead me to feel it even more sometimes because now I'm conscious that I'm trying to not feel something, and being and being and being in that space would probably make me feel it even more. So I do know that eventually I might get used to the feeling a little bit, and then comes the space to start doing other things. What I would think of immediately is the fact that as a musician, especially as a musician, um, even though I'm quite used to being able to take my guitar and entertain people for a living, like actually make money from it, entertain myself as well, and soothe myself with beautiful music. I'm used to doing all that. That said, what doing that over many years has done for me is it has given me very unique experiences and very unique skills that I can now start to share with other people. The skills that might not necessarily have much to do with playing. It could be the interactions I've had with people. Well, I would say skills and stories, right? Skills and stories. So some of the skills were marketing myself. Some of the skills were involved with writing songs. Some of the skills were involved with constructing an entire show. And many, many skills beyond that, because there's business skills, there's travel skills, there's uh, there was design skills. There's all these kinds of things that I've had to do as a musician to make it. I still have those skills, and I could use them to share with other people. And the stories are off the wall. Like they're insane. The places that I've gone, the people that I've met, all these things that I experienced. These are things that are precious. And there's so many people who I've come across who have not experienced anything close to what I experienced as a musician, not even a little bit. And these people find my stories absolutely fascinating. So, one way I would share stories is just like this: get the camera out, press record. So, here's what happened to me when I was blah, 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 blah. And this happened and that happened. I would say this, especially since there are people who have enjoyed listening to my music. They've been listening, they're curious about me and who I am and what I've experienced in life. So when I share these stories, they pay attention. That's interesting. And it just so happens that in addition to being able to share stories, we live in an economy now where if people watch your video, you can make money from the video. And it's really an amazing thing. You couldn't do that 10, 20 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, but not 20 years ago. So that could be a means of income for me. And it also invites a back and forth here. I could take questions. You could ask me some questions, I could answer them. I could even have coaching clients as well, um, for people who are curious about how I did this or how I did that. I can share the information in a video, but perhaps if someone wanted to know more or at least create ways to implement them in their life, they could be my coaching client. So these are among many, many things I would explore doing. And I would say that there are those who have traumatic experiences, who lose abilities, who maybe have had injuries or loss, and found ways, even in the midst of the loss, to turn their tragedy into triumph. And that is a beautiful thing because we live in a world where anything is possible. So if if I experienced a sudden loss of being able to play, I would find ways to take this tragic happening and turn it into triumph. Thank you.